Alrighty, guys. Anybody up for some Teen Titans drama? Maybe just me? Anyways, let's talk about it. So, Teen Titans is, first of all, Teen Titans is a property that people have been talking about for quite a while now because James Gunn was doing some interviews and he and Peter Safran were doing some interviews, and apparently during those interviews, we covered those a while ago where James Gunn gave a big update on a lot of DCU projects, and he was like, yeah, Ana Neguera, who wrote the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, or I guess Supergirl script now, no longer Woman of Tomorrow, Supergirl script, and he was like, yeah, Ana Neguera is writing a Teen Titans script, which was reported a while ago, but then James Gunn and Peter Safran officially confirmed that she at least had been working on a Teen Titans script. And then, recently, we just talked about the fact that Ana Neguera is being tapped to write the Wonder Woman movie, which, in terms of reporting timelines, when the articles came out that said she's been tapped to write the script, that just means that she had been writing the script, because when these things break, it means that the news that that people are breaking had been happening for quite a while, usually, and that they had just been, just people just found out recently. The example that I think is really interesting is John Campy likes to say, when Ben Affleck revealed that he had been cast as Batman, or when the trades revealed that, it turns out Ben Affleck revealed later on that he had been cast as Batman for quite a while, and it was just the fact that people found out later on. So Ana Neguera recently, anyways, the point is that she had been, we had found out that she had been tapped to write the Wonder Woman film. But then recently, James Gunn, as he likes to do on Threads and whatever other platforms he's on, likes to talk about things and likes to debunk and confirm things, which I have said before on this YouTube channel. I have a love-hate relationship with this. Sometimes I'm like, James, just let it go. It's the tiniest thing. It is what it is. And just because, you confirm something or you deny something doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. You can let people think that there is a Teen Titans movie, because eventually there will be. And unless the entire world is making up some fake story about Teen Titans heading into productions or whatnot, if it's just a very small minority of fans, I think it is what it is. On the other hand, I guess for things like this, there isn't much harm in debunking it, because James Gunn has gotten on Twitter and said, or on Threads, I think, and said, no, a Teen Titans script does not exist. Kind of. So basically, people were asking him the other day, what is going on with this Teen Titans script in the wake of the Ana Neguera news that she was going to be writing a Wonder Woman movie? And he just continued to respond to people. So there's a series of threads here that I'm just going to read out, and then we're going to talk about that. So one person says, James, have you read the script for Ana Neguera's Teen Titans? James Gunn responds, and these are his exact words. He says, it doesn't exist. She's been on Wonder Woman for a while. So that confirms, just interjecting here, that confirms, like we talked about, that she had been writing Wonder Woman for quite a bit, and I think that script is finished, I want to say. Maybe not confirmed. I don't want to put that out there if that's not true. But that she had been turning her focus to Wonder Woman for a while, and a finished script of Teen Titans does not exist. So then another user points to a Variety screenshot in which James Gunn and Peter Safran were doing an interview, and he says, quote, this is what he said at the time, it's out there, meaning the news that she was writing Teen Titans, and then he says, it was something that Ana was really impassioned about, and she turned over an amazing script for us. She's fiddling with that now, but it's definitely not a finished script. And James Gunn says, we said the script's not finished. I asked Ana to move to Wonder Woman to finish that first, and she did. Okay? So clearing up the timeline there. Then another person says, some people thought you meant that it never existed. You were clearly talking about a finished script. Sounds like Teen Titans is just on the back burner, which makes sense. James Gunn responds, yes, we just have never read a script. Then another person quotes, it gets so convoluted, with people trying to corner James Gunn. And this is where I say, James, sometimes it's fine to just let things go. Anyways, so then somebody screenshots something from that Variety article that says Teen Titans. And this is Variety saying. Variety says, or whatever the news source, I think it's Variety, says, in their own words, not James Gunn's words, Ana Neguera turned in a draft. And then quotes James Gunn saying, quote, Ana is working on a script. It's something she was really impassioned about. We just talked about this quote. And they were like, James, what do you think about this? And James Gunn was like, I was talking about Supergirl. So apparently, whoever wrote this article, because it does look like, because this article, if you remember, way back when, this was a few months ago, the article basically bucketed all these different upcoming DC projects and wrote a caption next to it saying that what the status of it is. And next to Teen Titans, they did write, Ana Neguera turned in a draft. Those were their words, right? And it is easy to misinterpret that and say, oh, James Gunn confirmed that Ana Neguera turned in a draft, because these news sources are generally spot on. It turns out, I guess in this case, that really what he meant by that was that No, she turned in a draft for Supergirl. So what have we learned from all of this? What have we learned from all of this? We've learned that James Gunn really likes to set the record straight, which is fine. That's well and good. And number two, a finished draft for Teen Titans does not exist. That's really what we've learned from this. I think it's interesting that he said prioritize Wonder Woman, get that done, and she did. It looks like, and we'll get back to Teen Titans later. So Teen Titans is not dead. It's still, James Gunn is confirming that it is still on the back burner. It's still on the catalog of DC projects that he wants to make. And it looks like that'll be a film that she'll be working on after Wonder Woman, but probably we'll get the Wonder Woman movie much earlier, and then Teen Titans will be coming later. So it's an interesting song and dance that James Gunn likes to do with confirming and not confirming things. But I have a love-hate relationship with all of this. But at the end of the day, we have something to talk about here. Teen Titans doesn't have a finished script as of the recording of this video, it looks like. And then we'll probably be getting it sometime in the future because Wonder Woman is the priority, which makes sense, by the way. So, guys, what do you make of all this? Teen Titans, we thought it was going to be heading into development much sooner, and it looks like it is not. It does not have a finished script. Let me know in the comments what you think about this down below.